Hey everyone, welcome back to a brand new video. Today we are going over all of the new Black Ops 6 Zombies information that is just recently released. We have an updated look at Liberty Falls in Black Ops 6 Zombies. Hard to really gather too much info from this. Here's the first picture, and here's the second picture. We'll see if Liberty Falls ends up being more fun than what we initially saw at the Call of Duty event. But again, this is made for like the casuals, and then Terminus is for the hardcore players. So up next, we have something quick, just the operator select screen. Do you really care too much about the operator that you play when playing zombies? Comment down and let me know. I personally don't. I'm sure I'll pick one, and then I'm sure I'll use that for literally my entire zombies experience. Moving over to the juicier stuff, and trust me, later on in this video, we have some insane things to talk about for zombies, but first off, we have the loadouts and what they will be comprised of, and that is the primary weapon, melee weapon, field upgrade, tactical, lethal, and your gobblegum pack. Pretty standard, pretty much what we can expect. Everyone's asking for a classic mode with pistol only, which would be awesome. Hopefully we get it, will we? I guess we'll find out in just under a week. Speaking of gobblegums, we do have confirmation that you will be able to buy gobblegums straight up in the store. From this tweet, from what I am gathering, you can just straight up purchase individual gobblegums. That's what I'm getting from it, as opposed to, let's say, a liquid divinium pack that then you roll for a set of gobblegums. I like that a little better personally, but I suppose if you're gonna spend money anyways, I would rather just grab a perkaholic and call it a day. This doesn't really matter too much. Like, if you don't care and if you aren't going to do this, then it's fine, not a big deal. If someone's got the extra money and they really want to run some perkaholics, then good for them as well. So I don't really see a negative, but we can see all of the perkaholics, or sorry, all of the gobblegums here. We do have perkaholic in terms of just the ultras, which I'll go over. We have perkaholic, near-death experience, hidden power, wonder bar, raindrops, and we have two whimsical, which are always really fun. Moving on from that, though, we have something way more important, and that is the heads-up display, the HUD of zombies. If you are an OG or you just love the OG style of zombies, then you appreciate very simple stuff happening. And what we saw at COD Next was what we kind of expected from Cold War, just basically the war zonification of zombies, but we just got a bunch of HUD changes confirmed, which I'll read out now. So, character portraits have been added to the lower left corner by default, which is good. There's been general alignment and color adjustments made across the entire HUD, which again, as long as they've done a good job, we can't really see it, I suppose. That is also a good thing. The perk icons are now positioned closer together. That's fantastic. It was really weird looking. Plus, if I'm not mistaken, where your perks were, if you got a drop, it overlaid over the perks. Which, how did that get past QA? I have no idea. There are zombie-specific widgets added for certain in-game actions. The in-game gobblegum reward animation has been added. Of course, that was kind of expected. And lastly, we have visibility sliders added to allow players to fine-tune or completely disable additional HUD elements, including, but I'm guessing not limited to, score feed, medals and notifications, minimap opacity, weapon and equipment information, yep, and more. So it is including but not limited to there. So that's great. If we're able to completely and effortlessly change it, and in my opinion, make it just like Black Ops 3, which I think is the golden standard, which it's insane that it wasn't already like that. But if we can do that, then that gets a thumbs up for me. If I can make it as close to, if not the exact same as Black Ops 3 Zombies as possible, I am going to be a happy camper. And also, this wasn't announced really recently, so I'm sure you know, but they did announce another round-based Zombies map in Black Ops 6 by the end of the year. It's weird to me that they're specifically saying round-based Zombies map, because you'd assume all of it is round-based. But they keep saying that, so either it's specifically a buzzword just to get the old-school Zombies fans back, or they do plan on having non-round-based zombies as well, which I think would be kind of an L. Like my hair, oh my god. Whatever, my hair is terrible. Anyways, moving on to the launch Perka-Colas, and with that, the augments that will be going with them. There's a lot to talk about. If you've looked at the timeline, this is the majority of it, so let's get into it. Of course, Juggernog, that will increase your max health by 100. We've got Quick Revive, which will reduce the health regen delay by 50%. And, of course, reduce the time it takes to revive an ally by 50%. Love that, love QR. We have Speed Cola, of course, increasing reload and armor, replating speed bonus by 30%. Not a huge fan of armor personally, but that is a different topic for a different day. Stamina Up, the GOAT! Increased movement speed. We love Stamina Up. PhD Flopper, you love to see that name unless you're on Die Rise where you see it but you can't get it. So you have immunity to all self-inflicted damage and status effects. Dive to prone triggers an explosion, which of course increases the higher you fall. And on top of that, you obviously don't take fall damage. Otherwise that perk would be terrible. Deadshot Daiquiri. Enemy down sight moves to enemy critical location, and it increases enemy critical damage. This is a much better Deadshot than, let's say, the Black Ops 1 Deadshot, but that's always good. So we've also got Elemental Pop. Every bullet you fire has a small chance to apply a random ammo mod effect. And we've also got Melee Macchiato, the brand new one. Replace weapon gun butt with a deadly punch that sends enemies flying. I'll try it. Doesn't sound incredible, but I will try it. On top of that, we have a buttload of augments to the perks, and we are going to go over every single one of them right now. For Juggernog, we have the Free Faller augment, become immune to fall damage. We have the Dasher, increased tactical sprint duration. We have the Stalker, walk faster while aiming, a fantastic callback to a Modern Warfare 3 perk. Absolutely love that one. For minor augments, we have Retaliation, deal bonus damage while your health is low. Hardened plates, armored plates have more damage mitigation. Durable plates, slightly increase armor durability. I'm a plate hater, don't worry about it though. Moving on to QR, for Major, we've got the EMT. Reviving an ally allows them to keep all perks on their bleed up bar. Pretty good, you love that. We also have Equivalent Exchange. Killing an enemy while downed will revive you and remove QR. This can be done up to 3 times. As far as minor augments, we have Swift Recovery. Reviving an ally increases both your movement speeds for a short time. I'm guessing it'll give you like a fake stamina up for just that short period of time. We've got Karmic Return. Reviving an ally heals you to full health. So if you're really risking all the zombies hitting you while rezzing them, you will instantly become full health and not one shot, which is actually really solid. And lastly, Slow Death, increase your time in Last Stand. For Speed Cola, the major augments are supercharged, field upgrades recharge a bit faster, classic formula, reload speed is even faster, always gotta have that. That's, I think, a crutch perk right there, a crutch augment. And Phantom Reload, weapon magazines are slowly refilled over time. For the minor augments, we have Speedy Roulette, the mystery box settles much faster, Quick Swap, swap weapons faster, and Fast Pitcher, deploy equipment faster. Go Guardians, baby, let's get there! For Stamina Up, which is again the GOAT, for major augments, we've got some similar ones, Free Faller, Dasher, and Stalker. If we are going over ones we've already said, I'm not gonna reiterate them. For minor augments, for Stamina Up, we have Hard Target. While tactical sprinting, projectile damage is reduced. Quarterback, use equipment while sprinting, and Hot Foot, gain a speed boost after your equipment kills an enemy. That one's pretty good. Even though it's a minor augment, I feel like it's one of the better ones because you're probably gonna have one of these other major ones somewhere else. For PhD Flopper Major, we've got Gravity MD. It's just falling from heights, creates explosion, no need to dive to prone. Dr. Ram, tactical sprint, knocks down and damages base zombies. And PhD Slider, sliding also triggers explosion, so combining those into one. For the minor, we have Environmentalist, become immune to environmental damage while sliding. EOD Technician, slightly reduce height and distance required for explosions. And Tribalist, sliding distance and speed are increased. I love anything about my speed or movement being increased, so that's pretty good. Over to Deadshot, we've got for major augments, Dead Head, further increase in critical damage. Dead First, deal double critical damage if an enemy is at full health. Dead Again, critical hits have a chance of adding a bullet to your magazine. For minor augments, the same thing going here. Dead Break, increases damage to armor pieces. Dead Draw, reduce hipfire speed. Dead Set, reduces gun movement while performing advanced movements. Very dead there. For Elemental Pop, we have Citrus Focus as the first major augment. If a weapon has an ammo mod applied, Elemental Pop will only activate that one. So let's say you have turned and then you shoot and your Elemental Pop pops, it'll always be turned. Or what's it called now? It's called, I can't think of it. Anyways, Imperil Peach, enemies that hit you have a chance to trigger a random ammo mod. And Electric Cherry, we know that one. Reloading creates electrical damage discharge that damages and stuns nearby enemies. The emptier the magazine, the stronger the damage. So again, combining those two perks together. For the minor augments, we have Vulnera Bean, slightly increased enemy electrical weakness damage, Pineapple Blast, equipment can also trigger a random ammo mod, and Chill Berry, slightly reduce all ammo mod cooldowns. That one's pretty good for elemental pop. And last but not least, Melee Macchiato. For the major augments, we have Espresso, which is Sabrina Carpenter comes to your house and plays zombies with you. Now, that'd be amazing. All melee attacks are slightly faster. For Vampiric Extraction, melee attacks heal a small amount of your health. Triple shot, your punch can hit multiple enemies at once. Pretty solid there. For the minor augments, stick and move, backpedal speed is increased after a successful melee attack. Strength training, your punch can one-hit kill normal enemies for longer. How long? We're not really too sure, but that could be really interesting there. And last but not least, hidden impact. Melee kills reload a portion of your held weapon. Wow, that was a lot of reading, a lot of perks, a lot of augments, and a lot of information. So if you guys enjoyed and are excited for Black Ops 6 Zombies, it's just around the corner. Make sure you subscribe, drop a like, and comment down your thoughts on all of this information. I'd really appreciate that. But without further ado, I will see you in Black Ops 6 Zombies, baby!